Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Benny, a True Nerd, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, the Insanity Run. Last week we got Garrus Loyal and then took our lovely Loyal Space Cop on a bit of a Space Cop adventure, tracking down and shutting down a Blue Sun ring that's stolen some Prothean artifacts and led some merchants to their death. And today I would like to do the Firewalker DLC. But first, there is something I passed by while I was going by that I may as well visit. So this system that I'm in right now, hang on, what is it actually called here? Oh yeah, Sigurd's Cradle, I'd forgotten about that, which you only unlock by doing 3 stages of a completely optional side mission. Oh, this is where Mass Effect 2 is at its best. Yeah, in this system that you only unlock through 3 stages of an optional side mission, there's another submission that pops up here, Stop the Missile Attack. Scans detect an Alliance colony defended by a Javelin Mark II missile base. A distress signal indicates that the base is compromised by Batarians who have launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction of the colony is imminent, 0 probability of survivors if the missiles strike. Find the control panel in the Javelin Mark II missile base. Time of impact calculated. Landing party will have 5 minutes to deactivate the missiles after shuttle touchdown. So, a rare, true timed mission where you've actually got to do the mission inside 5 minutes. Let's go and take care of that quickly. So as we're timed, I need people that hit hard and stay alive. Zaid and Grunt would make an excellent team for this sort of thing. And speaking of Zaid, I can max out his concussive shot to a heavy concussive shot. Lovely. And then I may as well kind of put the rest into disruptor ammo, to be honest, because it's definitely better than Inferno Grenade. Inferno Grenade's kind of terrible, so I may as well just kind of increase his disruptor ammo just a little bit. And there we are. Batarian extremists have got the missiles. Oh dear, we're going to have to take them out nice and quickly. So, stop Javelin missiles, and indeed there will be 2 missiles on site, definitely some fighting here, and a true time limit, 5 minutes to go. Obviously we're going to be wanting to go over to my nice sniper rifle. They're going forward. Batarians are kind of like Blue Suns, to be honest, which is they very often have shielding rather than anything else. So we'll just go for them. There you are, the terrifying, mysterious teleporting man is dead. That's good. With my hard-hitting sniper rifle, we should be able to clear this up nice and easily. So, and also, by the way, you have to do bypasses, and the bypasses are timed as well. Oh, poor dead Alliance individuals. That's very, very sad indeed. Yeah, the clock doesn't stop during the bypasses as far as I'm aware. So, we just need to quickly handle these as well. There we are, bypass done. So the clock was at about 4:14 or something. Yep, it's down to 3:55. The clock most certainly does not stop. Now I'm being ambushed, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's fine. I've brought people specifically because I think they should be able to survive this sort of situation, which is good. And I've got plenty of ammo, and if I miss, that's not going to help, by the way. Right, luckily I can basically headshot all of these guys, and then he is very much on fire. God love Grunt with the Geth rifle, because the Geth rifle plus the Bernie damage, oh, it just tears things apart. You, pop up, please. Thank you. Lovely. Oh, you're the Batarian commander, so you could actually tank that if you want. Right, go invisible, and take out someone at least. You'll do. Batarian commander, one more shot to the face will take you out. Lovely. The commander's dead. That's going to be the toughest guy. Missiles overhead. Sadly, nothing we can do to, like, you know, shoot them down. That would be a very bad idea for me, to be honest. Oh, second commander. Okay, generally that's the sort of role I think there's only one of on a particular place, but whatever. He's now very dead. Batarian trooper. He can definitely be one-shotted. Should be nearly done by now, bloody hell. And Zaid apparently went down. Well, he's not that tanky. It's Grunt that's ridiculously tanky. Oh, I just love watching the Geth pulse rifle with the Bernie ammo. That's just beautiful. Also, I need to spot more ammo myself there. Grunt's up here. Bunch of guys I can get some thermal clips of. Go invisible. And wait, where are you? You're somewhere around here. Oh, Grunt just decided to charge forward because Grunt is Grunt and Grunt can murder anything. Right, you're dead now at least. And he now charges that guy to death. Beautiful, lovely Krogan charge there. We may as well ransack the rest of the base while we're passing through. It's not like we're in... Oh, wait, sorry, we are in a hurry. Never mind, let's not do that. And one more. Lovely. Not sure how much time I've got because the timer disappears off the screen while you're hacking these doors. 55 seconds to go. And you are the 3rd commander we've run into over here. That's nice. I need to be invisible because that's not actually cover. So I need this box here if you'd be so kind. And just lovely, almost dead. And in a moment he should be... Oh, will someone just please murder him? Heavy concussive, that'll do the job. Right. I'll pop out here, and I'm pretty sure we have got our controls. Yep, 30 seconds to spare. Kill switch, but it's not quite that easy. Also, do I have time for a wall save? Oh, good, I didn't need to hack that. Lovely. Yes, kill switch console. Activate that. And, oh, flip. It's actually a little bit more complicated than I thought it was. I've got to do one of these. Luckily, this is pretty quick, though it can take longer if you just get unlucky, because sometimes the right thing just doesn't show up, which is what's happening right now. Oh, this is awkward. The city's going to die because they just didn't get the right code snippet. There we go. Got that. Nice and quick, please. Lovely. Now I've got to choose an area to save, the capital city or the spaceport, so the spaceport industrial district. If I do that, I protect Alliance interests and tactical viability, albeit at the cost of hundreds of lives in the city. Alternatively, I can save everyone's lives in the city, but with the industrial area destroyed, the colony will no longer be viable and will be evacuated in time. We have definitely got to save the capital city, of course. Save all of the people, sadly sacrificing the spaceport. I'm sure they will be happy somewhere else. Save the capital city. So back on the ship, that mission is kind of so small and out of the way, it doesn't even have like a proper little outro or anything. It just gives you just literally the little mission summary where it tells you how much money you've made. So yeah, I can't even remember if that even shows up in Mass Effect 3. I genuinely don't know. I think it might just get like name dropped at some point, but it's such a tiny thing. It'll probably just show up in a very long list of war assets at some point. If you save the spaceport, that's probably a good idea. It gives you +1 war asset or something. Who knows? Right, let's go into here anyway. Because with that done, we are ready to move on to our actual thing today, which is, yes, I would like to head over to Firewalker. Let's have a little look, see what's going on here. And the particularly big important question, when they made the mod that gives controller controls to Mass Effect 2 on PC, did they bother to add them to the Firewalker as well? Because I really hope they did. Scans have located the Hammerhead exploration vehicle and also show active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of Doctors Casey and O'Loy. Alright, let's go land then. And you know what? Going down to a planet and bumming around in the fake Mako, Fako if you like, you know, that feels like a real Mass Effect 1 thing. So I think the old gang's coming back for this. Garrus and Tali, you guys were always very good at repairing the Mako on the fly, so you're coming along with me on the Hammerhead as well. And down we come onto the unquestionably rather pretty world where, yes, something has gone really rather horribly wrong here. So cargo computer control, bypass that. Sure, let's quickly hack our way inside. And say hello to the Hammerhead. Okay, so it does work with controller controls. It's just they haven't actually updated any of the prompts, so that's good. So yes, while the Mako itself was more of a kind of a slow, lumpy tank that just had Skyrim horse magical powers to climb impossibly steep terrain, yeah, the Hammerhead is more of a floaty tank thing. And it can kind of, you know, spin round and turn very quickly. It's got like a nice little boost on it for going very quickly. It can also kind of do a little kind of jumpy, floaty, flappy thing, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. I just personally massively prefer the Mako. But anyway, let's check this out. It's been a while since I played this. I played this like once at some point. Hop down here, lovely. And then right mouse. What's right mouse? Ah, it's Y on a controller. Lovely. That's the research dance right there. Very good. And now I just need to find my way to the rest of the research, including learning how to fly in this thing. Up here, and do the little research jig again, please. Yep, that's the research jig right there. Marvellous. And I even get money for that too. Apparently not only am I rescuing the research, I'm insisting I get paid for it. Kaboom, because we've got big cannons, which is welcome. And hold spacebar to boost through fire. Pretty sure that's left trigger on a controller. Yes, indeed it was. Marvellous. Right, now we need to make it over there. Can we actually make it over there with our jumpy? Yeah, you can get some real good distance with this thing. Lovely. So do the research dance. Just correcting myself slightly there. Beautiful. And that one was only worth 750 credits, however. That one was worth nowhere near as much. Right, over here. And then just boosty jump and get, yes, a massive distance on this thing. I'll admit, it's pleasant. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just I personally am slightly in love with the Mako. Like, I know it's really fashionable to say the Mako was terrible and whatever. I always loved the Mako. I loved exploring as the Mako. It was just marvellous. But this thing is, like, it's quite pleasant to fly, which is why I kind of thought it might be fun to actually do this thing. I think it shows up in Overlord as well. You fly around in this thing when you do the Overlord missions. But yeah, this is a lot kind of shorter and more to the point, so I have a greater fondness for it. You just kind of get to, you know, experience this and then move straight on. And apparently I missed one way down here. That's a shame. And I totally didn't hit that, but whatever. And then just finally continue around that path I was already on, just going higher and higher. Yeah, I think I just missed that one at the beginning. That's a shame. So up to the top here, I'm pretty sure the final one I just saw around the corner over here. Just used my boost and my jump to float. You can really float. You can get some really good distance and height on this thing. And then finally, look, I'm blatantly on top of it. There you are. Well done. And the research jig should be complete there. Lovely. And that is literally all I need to do on this first planet. This is just a little training mission for Firewalker. And literally there's nothing over there. That's invisible walls times a million. So that's good. So rather than falling to my death, what I'm going to do instead is press B to end the mission. Because that is literally all I need to do here. But rather than actually getting back in the shuttle, I've decided to bring the Hammerhead with me. So I now actually literally have it. And in fact, even though this is a tiny little side mission, apparently I was close enough to leveling up. I have actually just leveled up as well. So that's marvellous. So we've acquired the Hammerhead, we've got some research data, and I'm sure that will point in the direction of the 2 scientists I'm supposed to be going to find. Together with just a bit of a free pile of money, which is always welcome. Appropriately, the loading screen does actually update, which is, yeah, you can see there I'm not actually in the shuttle as I normally would be. There's a special version of this which clearly does feature the Hammerhead, which is a nice touch at least.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I'm sure I have, but the annoying thing about the Firewalker thing, by the way, is it means you regularly go down for really short missions, then come back up to the ship. And you must feed your fish every time or else your fish will die. And if your fish die, that will be the worst thing in the world. Don't worry, fish, I'll keep you alive. So good work recovering the Hammerhead. The data you recovered from the Rosalie's emergency beacon contains significant intel on the few planets that Dr. Casey and Dr. O'Loy investigated. So we have added the locations to our galaxy map. Marvellous. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. And as you can see, this has added a whole bunch of new kind of missions to my map. Some of them in brand new systems as well. So the Celestan Rift has just kind of gone from 100% down to 78%. Whereas over here, oh, it's a bit crowded all of a sudden, the Phoenix Massing is in fact brand new. So there's a bunch of stuff I can now do. I can go and collect an artifact, I can recover some research data, or I can fight some Geth. So, you know what, fighting Geth sounds more fun, so let's start in the Phoenix Massing. Obviously I'm going to explore the entire rest of the system too. It would not put it past this game to have hidden yet more flipping sub-missions just off the beaten track in like one of these crappy systems that literally no one has any reason to ever explore. Here we are, Latish, the Firewalker Geth incursion. Let's go blow up some Geth. And we have got some form of generic distress signal coming from right here. Lovely. Planetary scans detect signals from sensor pods left on the planet's surface. These pods may contain valuable data. Warning, surface temperatures extremely low. Advise keeping the Hammerhead exposure to cold at an absolute minimum. Well, that's a shame. We're going down in it anyway. The Mako never complained about cold. The Mako was fine in cold. Like us squishy humans, sometimes had trouble when we got out of the Mako. The Mako itself could go to the coldest planet you like, stupid Hammerhead. And while it makes almost no difference here whatsoever, I can now finally max out my warp ammo. Very, very good indeed. Now, choice here. Heavy warp ammo or squad warp ammo? This is worth thinking about. The point is, do I care about 15% more hitting power for me under most circumstances, or plus 35% hitting power for the squad? I'm going to say squad warp ammo, and the main reason is when we ultimately go up against the collectors, at that point there'll be so many of them, my squad will be doing a fair amount of hitting power, and at that point plus 35% weapon damage for everyone will be useful. Squad warp ammo, it is lovely. And over we go to the Hammerhead. Me, Garrus and Tarly. Oh, it's just like old times. Let's drop off the Hammerhead and go investigate some Geth. Oh, yes. Me, Garrus and Tarly being dropped out of the flipping Normandy, dropped down onto an icy world where we have to go and blow up some flipping Geth with our big Mako type thing. Lovely. So over here, over to some research, and not just research, but I'm assuming that also gets my, for whatever reason, picking up data gets my flipping engines warmed up. I don't know why that is. Apparently data just warms the cockles of the Hammerhead. Yeah, I'm just getting myself palladium. I wish this was element 0. That's the one element you're ever realistically going to be a bit short of. And there's definitely one of the Geth signals in the distance. So we may have to kind of do all these. And then like we'll find a mysteriously magically warmer place. We can fight the Geth without having to worry about temperature. And just one more node left. So hopefully after we get the final node, the engine will just figure out how to keep itself warm or something. Genuinely can't remember. I've played this like once many years ago, so I cannot for the life of me remember. One more over here, and boost, DRP, and then, oh, flip. I think I kind of glitched slightly out of the world there for a second there. Right, and final one. Hopefully this will solve the engine problem, right? Yeah?
That should do.
Oh, is that literally it? Are we not fighting the Geth? Yes, we're going to fight the Geth, presumably. Or not. Look, there's Geth over there. Can we go and fight the Geth? That was kind of exciting. I was looking forward to that. Fine. Firewalker. You're letting me down here. 5,000 palladium. Yeah, that was worth it. And feed the fish. There you are, fish. I can't be the only one disappointed that we got sent to a planet labelled Geth Incursion in a hover tank with cannons and we didn't fight a single Geth. That cannot be disappointing to just me. Recover the research data. Fine, in the Celestan Rift, where I assume that's either a new system or just a new planet's opened up there. Oh, that is a new system, Yakawa. So that wasn't here before. Let's go find that nice and quickly. Oh, way out in the middle of nowhere. So, another anomaly research station detected within a volcano on the planet's surface. The research station's data storage systems are still active, may contain valuable information. Warning, volcano is unstable. Advise extreme caution. Right, let's head down there. Hopefully something to fight. And in comes the drop, down, presumably literally into a volcano. We were told a volcano. No, just in some caves. We'll have to climb our own way into the volcano or something. And probably just avoid landing in lava. That's probably the most important thing right now. And when I say avoid landing in lava, I'm kind of heading towards the lava right now. So down here, do a quick bit of mining while we're passing by. Because I don't know, like some of this might actually be research and thus useful. Ah, but jumping off the top to cross that gap might just be the thing. Right, we didn't need to be so low down. I've just crashed the Hammerhead. And again, this opens up the new way forward. Lovely. And, oh, make it up. Yeah, yep, just very good. Just keep making our way higher and higher. Very nice, though. Ooh, this could be a little bit on the tricky side. Is there a step I can make up here? Oh, I could just jump over there. Is that, wait, that's where is that where I came from? Yeah, that's where I came from. That's where I started. So I need to make my way up to, I'm not sure I can, oh, I might just be able to make it over to that, but I feel like it's a bit of a tight thing. I need to start right at the top here, so, okay, and up. No, that's not going to fly. And this is also not going to fly. The fact that I am currently falling to my death, get back onto the, no, uh-oh. Well, this is where we all die, sorry. Right, doing a bit better clambering around here. Actually, it might have been going the low route that was the answer all along. I think possibly going up just got me a few extra bits and pieces. But now, if I go down here, this feels like a good sort of, look, I'm blatantly standing on top of it. There you go. Yes, this feels about right. So if I go over to here now, if I basically just follow these little markers, that feels like that's got to be leading me in the right direction, right? Just go from light to light.
Research base entrance ahead.
Well, then I guess we're taking on the Geth on foot, which makes me even more glad I've brought Tali with me. That's just perfect. Come on, I know there's going to be Geth in here somewhere. You can't fool me. Dr. Casey's log number 1. We have detected a site of incredible significance located beneath the volcano. Unpredictable terrain will make the retrieval of any data extremely hazardous. Okay, so they found something hugely interesting, but they're not willing to say what it was. Grab myself 250 credits. Dear, oh flipping dear. One computer console here.
I was right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not allow another Eden Prime to occur. The Geth, the Reapers, all of them, they must be stopped.
Oh, they sound a little bit on the mad side, to be honest. So they have found and mapped some Prothean ruins, and they're determined to not let Eden Prime happen again. Okay, intriguing. Sensors, activate. Oh! So things have just gone a bit wrong there. Is that rocks or Geth?
Activation of research base power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
Okay, I will do in just a second. We have to go now. I know I haven't used this terminal yet. You know what? I'll read that log later. It's fine. And yes, indeed, as I suspected, that additional volcanic activity has opened up the way up here. So now we can get through to what is apparently the real Prothean ruins, where it would appear the doctors suspected there was going to be a new beacon, which Shepard could, of course, actually make sense of, because I've still got the cipher. So, there's going to be some more ruins somewhere around here. keep on moving forward. Land here. Do a little bit of mining. This is obviously the time for it. Oh, 1,500 iridium. Very important. And through we come, out we go, and we have grabbed ourselves a map, some real ruins, and onto the Normandy. Oh, this is exactly like Mass Effect 1. The Normandy comes down to a volcanic planet to pick us up just as the volcano goes crazy. Me and Garrus and Tali, oh, it's just like old times. Beautiful. And that has opened up presumably another new system over in Hades Nexus, which previously we'd completely cleared out. So that's now gone down to 61% and the Prothean Ruin. But no, let's go and get the artifact collection. That feels like the finale. So we'll do the finale at the end. First up, we need to go and get an artifact. Here we are in the previously not on the map there system. Kerrang! Artifact collection. Down we go. Well, first, let's just quickly scan the place. We need to find the damn thing first. So we found locations matching the descriptions of Dr. Casey's survey sites. We know she's not there because we know she's at a different place. But you know what? Let's go see what she found. And Geth presence detected on the planet's surface. You said that last time, but there weren't any Geth. There better be flipping Geth to fight. And here we come onto, ooh, a bit of an old scrap heap world or something by the looks of it. Marvellous. Down we go into a much more urban environment. Hopefully, this could be like a good version of Grunt's acquisition quest. That'd be fun. Ah, here we go. Actual enemies. Marvellous. And Geth troopers. Just quickly blow you guys up. How are you not... The Mako would have been able to take that, and the splash damage would have murdered those guys. Also, the Mako had a massive scope on the top of it, which I quite liked. These things have got, like, is this homing missiles? I think these are, like, slightly homing missiles, but they're not that homing. You can't really, like, aim, and there's no kind of, like, lock-on view or anything. So it's a little bit tricky to figure out when you should and shouldn't fire.
Geth dropship detected.
Really? Where? I will literally shoot it. Here we go. I will shoot the bastard down. Never mind. It got in and out very, very quickly. But there's a Colossus over there. That's fine. Can it shoot at me? Because I think I might be able to shoot at it. Can I hit it from here? I might be able to hit it from here. Okay, just fire in the missiles. Lovely. So that does something. That'll do. Well, I've got something to hide behind here. This will be fine. Actually, you know, I probably could just literally pop up, fire at it, and then just kind of go, hello, 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 and then just immediately pop back down again. And that actually works really, really well. Possibly, I actually want to get out of here for a little bit right now. Yeah, just back off. I think he's actually come over to the edge, which means I probably can actually snipe him a bit from here, which would be nice. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely hitting him, and he's not hitting me. Lovely. Well, this is classic Mako right here. 5 from 10 million miles away. They're definitely at least a little bit homing. That is true, and I'm pretty sure the Colossus is now dead. Nice. First band of them dead anyway. Over here. Scanny, scanny, scan. Lovely. Now, this is more like it. Over here, we've got something over there, and we've got ourselves... Oh, I wonder if I could... No, I probably won't be able to make it over to... Ooh. I don't know. Could I make it over to that area right there? I feel like it's probably not worth the risk. I'm pretty sure the game doesn't want me to do that. I'm pretty sure the game just wants me to be down here. Geth forces detected, you say? Oh, most certainly, yes. Right, well, I feel like they're actually quite far away. So, on which case, until I start hearing the warning beeps, I feel like I can just literally stand here and spam missiles at it. Yeah, that seems to be working great. I feel like I shouldn't be able to do this. Literally, I was told the Geth forces came in, then I stopped still, and then I just kind of turned to them and started firing. And I seem to be able to kill them, and they don't seem to be able to kill me. So, that feels like that's been not desperately well designed. If you notice, I take out these guys. Yep, they all just died. Marvellous. And much just kind of sitting a few meters away and then holding down right trigger at Colossus later. Yeah, even on Insanity mode, this is simplicity itself. Because apparently they can't hit me at this range, which feels really weird. Because in Mass Effect 1, Colossus had ludicrous range. They would often fire at you before you even had seen those guys. So, yeah, that's disappointing. And you as well, my destroyer friend. You're going to go down. It's more flipping yet, mind. And, yep, this is the 5th and final one. I've got a little bit out of the middle because obviously this has not been that interesting. Like, it's quite pleasant to drive this thing, but the combat is very, very derivative because it's basically just, yeah, hold distance and fire in like mad. Which, no, technically you did with the Mako too. With the Mako, you need to do, like, positioning and jumping and picking your angle. Because, like, if you could shoot the enemy, they could shoot at you too. Basically, all the big Geth armatures had, like, effectively infinite range. So, slightly disappointing, therefore, that here, apparently, the Geth have extremely limited range and vision. Right, apparently that's all we need to do there. Marvellous. Still, at least we have recovered historically significant artifacts and got rid of some Geth. Don't worry, fish, I haven't forgotten about you. There you are, it's dinner time, probably again. You're probably massively overfed, but you can't kill the fish by overfeeding, so you may as well. Yes, indeed, over in Hades Nexus, a brand new system to explore, Hoplos. And in we come, one final time with the Hammerhead here. Yes, we have got ourselves a big Prothean site, but big energy barrier. Now, what are we going to do about that?
Kinetic barrier strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
Okay, rocket drones we need to take out, so things are just going to pop out of the ground and try and murder me. Got it. And I just need to potentially follow the... Hello there. Yeah, I see you over there. That's fine. Why don't you just die nice and quickly? So I need to take out, yes, the power sources. Lovely. So if I just follow the glowy things, that will be fine. But there are rocket drones popping up everywhere. It would appear that Dr. Casey may have gone a little bit on the mad side and is very determined to protect this place. Though, if she was that determined, she probably should have put the generators inside the barrier, not outside. That was a bad idea, Dr. Casey. Alright, let's just follow these things, watching out for the rocket drones that have been kind of set to trap me. Luckily, they're all rocket drones, and rockets are relatively easy to avoid, so as long as I just keep strafing around them, I shouldn't really take a hit. Oh, there's a lot of these bastards floating around mine. Yep, avoid your rockets. Head over here. And then probably just nail you from a distance because, yep, that's fine. We don't even need to bother taking you out, in fact. Right, 2 generators left. Marvellous. That one's down, that one's down. I think the other 2 are over on this side of the level. No, we've got... Oh, bloody hell. It's rocket drones for days. Right, 1 more over here, up that way, and 1 more up this way. Just do a quick bit of mining here before we go much further. Lovely. Element 0. The only element it's still worth me bothering with, to be honest. Right. Up here, and yep, more just basic rocket drones. Lovely. Oh, many rocket drones, but yes, I prefer these to fighting the Geth, because the Geth is kind of, you know, there's lots of them and they're just firing like little bullets. It's very hard to see. Whereas these guys, you can actually see stuff where you can tactically dodge. This is probably the best combat we've had in Firewalker yet, which is appropriate. This is the finale. It should be better. There we are. Another one down. Right, 1 more to go. Might just be... Oh, not quite. Okay, I need to find my way up and around to you. That's okay. Looks like if I just completely ignore all of you lads and just start heading up this sort of way. Yeah, if I go via this way, if I can just get on top of here, this should be fine, right? Ish. Yep, go for it, go for it, go for it. Done. Lovely. Screw all of you guys. I've got bored of shooting you by now. And then just over the top. Lovely. And last one goes down. Marvellous. So, archaeological site by the looks of things, and I'm guessing we're going in. Yes, indeed. I think we've explored everything we can out here. Exit the Hammerhead. Me, Garrus, and Tarly going on a good old-fashioned archaeological Prothean dig site experiment. Oh, this is so Mass Effect 1. Right, in we go. And let's figure out what happened next, because it's probably bad things. You might be Dr. Casey, unfortunately. This might have all gone a bit wrong. And help myself to the element 0, of course. Now, what's happened here? The site is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Sun thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know our movements before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they're doing this. I should ask Dr. O'Loy for whatever help he can provide. Okay, so somehow the Geth were always 1 step ahead. Intriguing. Now, presumably there's not Geth in here, right? Because the force field was still up when we arrived, unless, of course, the Geth had reactivated after they infiltrated the site. Let's find out. This will be interesting. I never actually finished this, by the way. Just like, you know, I played around with the actual Hammerhead on a console version. I never actually bothered doing the missions properly, so this is the first time I've actually seen this final bit, which is pretty cool. 1 dead body, and nothing else here yet. Okay, hang on. Dead body. And when we say examine him, we're literally just robbing him. Fine. Refined element 0. 1 journal.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack. Another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
Okay, so Casey thought Aloy had been, won over, indoctrinated. Whether that's true or not, Casey might have been completely losing it himself. Who knows? Let's see if we can find any more evidence to point one way or the other. One research terminal.
This is
Examine
kinda
that. Ah, biotic damage. That's always welcome. Another journal here.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
Okay, so Dr. Casey thought he was also being indoctrinated by the device. Fine, that's very likely based on what we've seen elsewhere in Mass Effect 2. That's entirely possible. One computer console here. Okay, that lets us... Ah! It's one of these things from Mass Effect 1. Yes, these things in Mass Effect 1. Big blobby things. You can find one of these. It's hidden in the absolute, like, corner. Very hard to find in a planet that no one ever asked you to go to in Mass Effect 1. But if you find it, you can relive an ancestral memory of, like, an ape. An ape when the Protheans came and visited Earth and did, like, experiments and examinations and stuff. It's very, very cool indeed. Right, one datapad right here. Dr. Casey would never understand the deal I made with the Collectors. He's obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen, to ensure you remain safe. The damn Collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope you remain innocent of any of this ugly business. It was all for you. Oh, I don't think ultimately the Reapers would have honoured that agreement, to be honest, Dr. Aloy. I think you made a horrible mistake there. And up we go to the relic. Let's see if we get to relive another ancestral memory. That'd be cool. It was also a shame in Mass Effect 1 that you never actually got to, like, experience life as a monkey. It was just text. So I'd love to think maybe they're going to animate something here. Okay, no, instead I've just captured the mysterious Prothean ball. I really hope we're not handing that over to Cerberus. Like, that is straight over to the Alliance, please, not to Cerberus. The burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. It will keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, if Dr. Casey had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue his research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard. Oh, I don't like this being in Cerberus' hands, but whatever, eh? Now, we picked up some biotic damage. May as well grab that along too, just on the off chance we're travelling around with a biotic. Yes, indeed. Armor upgrade, biotic damage. Lovely, thank you. But I will say, I feel like we haven't really killed anywhere near enough Geth next to how many I was expecting to kill. So that you don't feel shortchanged, I am heading to the Pylos Nebula to disable a Geth device. This is possibly, I believe, the last actual sub-quest in the game, in fact. Sensors detecting anomalous weather patterns on the planet's surface. Geth activity detected. Recommend extreme caution. So Geth and weather once again, which actually came up and was mentioned during the Firewalker missions. The second time right here in Canalus. This time, however, despite the fact we still do have the Hammerhead, like, you know, down in our cargo bay, we've decided against using it. We're just going to go and do this on foot. Maybe visibility's a little bit low for, you know, taking the Hammerhead out. So yes, let's go and blow some Geth up. And I've brought Garrus and Tali along as well. Like, you know, it was our thing. We went down to planets. We murdered Geth. It's what we always did. So here we are, an incredibly misty planet. Everyone's got squad warp ammo on, which is actually not really a good thing on this occasion. I'm going to go over to flipping disruptor armor. That's actually better for taking on Geth, of course. And yes, we need to find ourselves some Geth to murder in here while moving slowly towards that big old weather changing machine that's doing some bad things. Right, let's move over here. Move on up. Come on, there's got to be some Geth around here somewhere. I don't believe there wouldn't be. Yes, here we are. Geth, I think, possibly. Who knows? Very hard to tell. That was a headshot, probably. And whatever that was, I just hit that as well. Lovely. Right, you guys. There you are. You should not have big glowy flashlights on the front of you. Makes you easier to spot, to be honest. Right, Geth Hunter. Let's just take his shields down, please, because as soon as his shield's down... Come on, guys. Keep targeting him for a second. And now we'll just go for you. You tried to do a shield thing. Didn't work out for you. Right. Geth Hunter is currently at half health, but that's fine. Tali, why don't you hack him onto our side for a second? Lovely. And that's going to be our Geth Trooper as well, because we've got AI hacking times a lot thanks to, yeah. Oh, the Geth Hunter just straight up murdered that guy. Wait, you're just a basic trooper. And apparently I can't go. Okay, Shepard gets funny on certain types of cover. This is one of them. You can just explode now, please. Thank you. Right, let's just start pushing forward here. Talia would not go that far forward, to be honest. That's risky right there. Right, one Geth trooper right up there. Send in the hacking. Lovely. He's going to be on our side now. You know he's on our side because... And then he immediately gets killed by his friends. Beautiful. One more goes down. Watch out for the hunter mind because the hunters are dangerous. Oh, yeah. Really watch out for the hunter, in fact. Right. Send an attack drone and a heavy overload in his direction. Lovely. That'll keep him distracted for a second. As soon as his shields are down, we can have him on our side, in fact. Yeah, actually, you know what? Screw it. Maybe we just kill him. Yeah, that's easier. Straight over here. Possibly. Oh, yep. Definitely more yet, by the way. Right, guys. Up front, if you'd be so kind. Thank you. And I will just cover you while you move forward. Actually, you know what? You can cover yourselves. AI hacking. That'll keep them well distracted. Lovely. Reload. Geth Destroyer is now going to target his own friends. Guys, everyone target on the Geth Destroyer, please, because he's a little bit on the tough side. Fortunately, hack him. He's going to be our Geth Destroyer right now. He's going to go over there and help our friends. Even if he doesn't actually do that much damage, it will mean at the bare minimum, he's like, is he now? Yeah, he's back on their side at the minute. Even if he doesn't do that much damage, it does at least mean, like, he'll walk away. Concussive Shock kills him. Garrus is okay for now. I just take a shot at whatever's glowing in the dark. That seems to have done the job. Lovely, I think we're almost there. And if you're ever in a situation where you don't know exactly what's going on, just basically toss an attack drone over there. Because an attack drone will basically kind of do some damage to them. It'll stagger them. It'll drive them out of their cover. Everything will be fine. Another one over there. I think there's another attack drone. I think he's already... Yeah, he's been distracted by the attack drone, which works for me. Now I'm going to get him on our side, which means he'll reveal the location of any other enemies. Nope. I think we're good to just murder him then. Lovely. Should be about done. Right, here we are. Ooh, traditional Mass Effect 1 Geth defenses. Again, you don't see much of this in Mass Effect 2, but it's totally here. Yes, indeed. Nice Geth barricades and whatever. You saw a lot more of this in Mass Effect 1. It's just lovely to go and do Geth stuff, because there's really very little Geth stuff in Mass Effect 2. It's not really about the Geth. It will be, like, you know, as time... Actually, no fairness, even when the actual proper Geth come into the story, when they come in very, very late, we'll get to that very, very soon indeed. Yeah, you don't really kind of see the traditional Geth stuff. Like, kind of, you know, these encampments and the barricades and whatever. That's not really in this game, which is a shame, because I thought they kind of... There's some really lovely visual design to the Geth in Mass Effect 1, so that's a shame. Right, Geth device. Let's just access. Actually, before we do that, I'm just going to very quickly check there's nothing else hidden in the fog. I don't think there is. I think we've already... Yes, we've pretty much already cleared everything out. Over to the Geth device. Let's turn it off. Mysteriously, we didn't care about this device when we saw one on the ice planet when we were in the Hammerhead, but we really care about this one. Let's turn it off. Lovely. And be on our way. We have turned off the Geth device, and that's good. We've recovered the Geth climate change technology. Good, good, good. Lovely. It's good, apparently. And we've picked up damage protection. Did we? Was that a reward for doing the mission? I can't remember actually picking that up. But it's good. I'd say that's a very good thing. I will totally take damage protection 5 out of 5 for even more shields. Very welcome indeed. So with Firewalker complete and some extra Geth murder just to make sure we could do some Geth murder. Talia and me combined, we're very good at murdering Geth, it must be said. I would say that is more than enough for now, ladies and gentlemen, but if you've been enjoying this particular little bit of DLC in Firewalker, don't worry, there's more to come, because next week we are kicking off the Shadow Broker DLC. Yes, I'm looking forward to that one. This is actually a DLC I don't know very well. I've heard all about it, I know a lot about it, but I haven't actually played it myself in full whatsoever. So, a lot of it will come as a surprise to me. So, very much looking forward to that. Obviously, like, you know, it's fairly well regarded as easily the best DLC in Mass Effect 2. So, yes, quite an exciting thing to do here. And if you notice there's a few missions I haven't done yet, yes, there's very particular reasons for that. I have a very particular order in mind for, yeah, the remaining missions of Mass Effect 2. If you know this game very, very well and you think about what I have and haven't done, you'd probably be able to figure it out, but we shall discuss it when we get to it. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Mass Effect 2 The Insanity Run, clearing out Firewalker. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Here, have a hat. Oh, you don't have a head. I'm sorry, that was really insensitive of me. Oh, I don't want to interface with whatever this is, but alright. Oh god, he's running Windows 8. No bloody wonder it's all gone tits up. Fire extinguisher, if it's a choice between you and me, I'm afraid I'm sacrificing you, just FYI.